Good morning, children. Class 5th. Today I continue with the same chapter, Super Senses, in Environmental Study. So let's start with the chapter. Okay. First, we will do the question answer part here because a question comes. Write the name of a bird which has eyes in front of its head, like in humans. I think you know the answer of the name of a bird which has eyes in front of its head. Answer is owl here. Okay. The next question. Write the names of some birds which have eyes on either side of the head. And what is the size of their eyes as compared to the size of their head? You can see in the picture given in the book. You can see here. Okay. You can see here eyes which have on either side of their head. One eye is here and the other eye is here. So the first part, the answer for first part is this. Following birds have eyes on either side of the head. This one. Answer is pigeons, crows, sparrows, eagles, etc. And for second part, for this part, answer is their eyes are very small as compared to the size of their head. Most of the birds have their eyes on either side of the head. Their eyes can focus on two different things at the same time. Okay, their eyes can see two different things at the same time. When they looked straight ahead, when the bird looked straight, both their eyes focus on the same object, means they can focus only one object. You must have seen birds moving their neck very often. Very often means rarely. Do you know why? Answer is given here only. In most of the birds, eyes are fixed and cannot move. They are not able to move eyes. They are fixed. So, birds have to turn their heads to see around. Okay. This is the question. Okay. And the answer is given here only. So, students, do one thing. This also you include in your question answer part. Question you write this and answer you write this one. Okay. Now just move forward. This is an activity part. Close your eye and cover it with your hand. Which eye you close? Right eye. Tell your friend to stand to your right and ask your friend to stand on your right side at some distance and ask him to do some actions. Which type of actions? Any type of actions. The action given here is wave action and shake hand, etc. Now some questions given on this activity. I have written the same answer here. We will look from here only. Could you see your friend's action without moving your neck? Answer is no. I could not see my friend's action without moving my neck. Now try to look at your friend's action with both your eyes open but without moving your neck. Okay. Answer is I could see my friend's action. Now if your eyes is open, you can see the action now because your friends also stand on your right side. What was the difference on looking with one or both eyes? I can see a wider area. Wider means bigger or larger area with both eyes as compared with one eye. I can see better with my both eyes open. Got it? Again move back. Now again the next two question given here. Question is, now toss a small ball or coin and try to catch it. Try this with both your eyes open. Then close one eye and try to catch it. When was it easier to catch? I think you know the answer. You are doing this at your home or at your school. Try this with both your eyes open, then close one eye and try to catch it. When was it easier to catch? The answer is it was easier to catch the ball with both eyes open. Next question. Imagine how it would be to have your eyes in place of your ears. What would you be able to do then, which you cannot do now? You understand the question? The question is saying that imagine how it would be to have your eyes in place of your eyes. Okay? In place of your eyes, if you have ears, or in place of your ears if you have your eyes. Then what would you be able to do? You which cannot do now. The question is this. Understood? Now start with the answer. If there were eyes on the sides of my head, I could see on my left and right without moving my neck. The same as birds are doing. Some birds, like kites, eagles, vultures, can see 4 times as far as we can. These birds can see things from a distance of 8 meters, what we can see from a distance of 2 meters. Okay? Now move to that explanation part. Some birds, the answer is given here only. It is given here only, but I have written the same answer in my sheet. So you have to write from here only. Okay? Now again one more question. Now, can you guess from what distance can an eagle in the sky can see a roti on the ground? Answer is an eagle can see a roti on the ground from a distance of 1.5 kilometer to 2 kilometer. Children, in the introduction part, okay, I show you, if you remember, I have shown you one picture that the children is sitting in the playground and having their food. Okay, an eagle come, take the roti and again move back to the sky. So, children, an eagle can see a roti on a ground from a distance of 1.5 kilometer to 2 kilometer. Then the next topic is, do animals see colors? Animals cannot see colors, as many colors as we can see. See how things in these pictures will be seen by some animals. A picture is given here. Okay, this picture, this animal can see this picture, this animal can see this picture, this can see this, and this can see this picture. It is believed that animals that are awake in the daytime can see some colors. Animals who can see or who are awake in the daytime can see more colors. Those animals that are awake at night. Which animals are awake at night? Owl, bat, right? These animals can see things only in black and white colors. You can see the same picture here also. They can see, they are not able to see different colors. They are able to see only black and white colors. You can see this picture. Okay, this is the night time, and these are the birds and animals which are able to see the pictures during daytime. Right? Then move to the next topic. In class 4th, you read that we cannot easily see birds' ears. We are not able to see birds' ear in most of the birds. Their ears are small holes covered with feathers. Why we are not able to see bird ears? Because their ears are small holes covered with feathers. Okay, again the question comes here. The name of 10 animals whose ears can be seen. You have to write the names of 10 animals whose ears can be seen. Okay, so this is the homework question for you. Again, the next question. The names of some animals whose ears are bigger than our ears. Here one picture is given. Okay, so the name of one animal is elephant. So this is also the homework part of yours. In my sheet, I have mentioned these two questions as homework. Okay, here also you have to write the names of any 5 animals, and here also you have to write the names of any 5 animals. Okay, you can see the questions from here. I have mentioned homework for these two questions, right? Okay, now proceed further. Then again the next question, think. Is there some link between the size of the animal's ears and their hearing? You think that there is some link between the size of animal ears and their hearing part? Okay, just have a look on the answer here. I have written, there is possibly, might be possible or might be not possible, but I think it is possible. There is possibly a link between the size of animal ears and its hearing. So for my part, the answer is yes here. Okay. Animals with bigger ear have better hearing than animals with smaller ears. If you write yes, then you have to write the reasons also why you are saying yes. Okay, so I have written the reason here also. Then proceed with try this. For this activity, find out a quiet place in your school. Again, the activity part, come here. Tell one of your friends to stand at a short distance and ask him to say something softly. The rest of you should listen carefully. Then all of you put your hands behind your ears like the girl is keeping the hand behind her ears. You have to do the same as shown in the picture. Let the same child say something again as softly as before. In which case was the sound sharper? Ask your friend too. Okay, so again you can do this activity at your home also, because we are not in schools because of the pandemic disease COVID-19. So I think your brother and sister is available at your home. So try this activity with them. Okay. The activity is starting from here, okay, till here. And based on this activity, a question is given. First question is, put your hands over your ears and say something. Can you hear your own voice? You have to write the answer, yes or no. Then again the next activity, sit near a desk. Tape the desk once with your hand as the child is doing in the picture. You have to do the same. Listen carefully. Okay, he is just put down his head on the desk and just tapping his hands. So you have to do the same. Now put your ear on the desk as shown in the picture. Tape the desk once again with your hand. Listen again. Was there any difference in the sound of the tap? So this activity also you need to do and write the answer of this question in your notebook. Okay? This is also the homework task of yours. This is how snakes hear. They do not have external ears, which you can see. They only feel the vibrations on the ground. They are snakes. They are not having any ears. Okay? How they are able to know? They can feel the vibration on the ground. Okay, children, got it? Now, the next topic is Sounds send messages. Let us read. High up on a tree, a langur warns others of dangers like a tiger or leopard. The langur does this by making a special warning call. You can see in the picture a monkey or a langur is sitting on a tree and he is warning his friends of dangers. Which dangers? Tiger or leopard. The langur does this. How is warning about the danger? By making a special warning call or by making a special voice. Now for the birds. Birds also give alarm clocks to warn about the danger. They also have different sounds, okay, to warn about the danger. Some birds even have different sounds for different kinds of dangers. For example, there is a different warning call if the enemy is coming from the sky or if the enemy is on the ground. They are using different types of voices or they have different sounds. Okay. Now the fish. Fish give alarm call by electric signals. Then some animals start behaving in a different way when an earthquake or storm is about to come. You know the meaning of earthquake and storm? I think you should know. If you don't know, you have to look into the dictionary. This is also the homework part of you. People who live in forest and can observe such behavior of animals, they automatically come to know of the danger. Which danger? Earthquake or storm danger. Okay. Then dolphins. Dolphins also make different sounds. They are also having different voices to give messages to each other. Scientists believe that many animals have a special language of their own. They are also have languages, they can understand each other language and talking to each other. Again, question answer part come. Right. Can you understand the sounds of some animals? Can you understand? What is your answer? Yes or no? Which animals? So just have a look on my answer. I have written yes. Yes, I can understand the sounds of some animals. Which animal? I can easily tell the sounds of dog, cat and cow. I can understand or I can know the voice of these animals. If you know the sounds of more animal, you can add the name of that animal in the answer. Okay? Then, do some animals understand your language? Which one? So look at my answer. My answer is yes. Some pet animals like dog, parrot, etc. understands our language. If you are having other pet animal, okay, at your home, and if you want to include their names, you can also write their names in the answer here. Okay, children? Then say it with sounds. Just like birds and dolphins, you can also make your own language of sounds for giving messages. Remember, you have to talk to your friends with only sounds and no words. How and when will you need to give an alarm call? For example, when the teacher is coming to the classroom, okay? This is the activity part of yours. So you can do at your home, at your school and enjoy by doing this activity. Okay, today I'm stopping here only, so just learn all the question answers and write all the question answers in your EVS notebook. Okay, children, thank you.